quick, start ramming in. Start ramming in, don't be gentle, be rough. Don't be fucking gentle, this is a fucking man's game. Get in there and whack the elbows, shoulders, the lot. Take his balance and step on him. Take his balance and step on him.
His mouth is open like a train, he's only trying him.
Watch him. He's getting frustrated to fuck it. I'm telling you, you're frustrating him because he can't hit you. He's trying to put the bombs on. Now he's trying to just flick off and he's trying to measure you up. Just keep the head moving, keep feigning him off and drawing him. Start telling him.
Take a hand scoop and go right to the middle. He's going to go down.
Okay.
It's a big gap he's giving you, but you're not operating inside. You're doing everything with outside. You're so fucking strong that you're twisting him around, but you're not getting clean.
You heard from Ingle's corner. They're very excited. That was probably Ingle's first round. And you heard Emmanuel Lewis in the Prince's corner saying you got to stand there closer and you got him, which is just what he did.
Yeah, if you're a ringside judge and you were looking hard for a round to give to Ingle, round 7 would probably have been your choice. Punch stat numbers, Hamed landed 26 of 64, Ingle 16 of 61. So at least he was in the round. Emmanuel Stewart and Prince Naseem both claimed that they have no plans to do any future business together, but here's Emmanuel in the corner tonight. Let's see what happens down the road. Naz is pretty good friends with heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis and says that he spoke to Lewis just 3 days ago as he got ready for this fight.
Ingle caught the Prince napping a little bit. That's what happens when your corner tells you to get in there and go throw straight punches, get a little closer. You start thinking about all of this foolishness and you find yourself waiting for something. You can hit yourself. Let it happen in the flow of things.
Prince Naseem produced 2 8th-round knockouts in his career. He knocked out both Steve Robinson and Tom Boom Boom Johnson in round 8. He had an 11th-round knockout of Manuel Medina back in 1996. Those the only 3 knockouts which have come this late in a bout. And now Joe Cortez stops the action to allow Ingle to recover from low blows.
Okay. I think it was the mouthpiece.
Oh, that's it, the mouthpiece. Okay, excuse me. Prince's mouthpiece replaced.
You see, when a corner man tells you to do something, sometimes you got to stop what you were doing and wait and look for it. You got to be careful how you say it. It's not what you say, but how you say it.
Judging from the look on his face between rounds, I'm not sure Ingle felt as encouraged as his corner did by the events of round 7.
Well, that's the job of the corner, is to make you feel like you're winning the fight. You can lose every round, but the corner said, boy, you're doing great. Something can happen.
Did Dick Sandler used to do that for you?
No, I didn't go many rounds.
Ingle's the kind of kid who would start a fight in an empty room. He really wants to try to do it, but it's very hard to do what you'd like to do against a fighter of Naseem's style, power, and quickness.
Yeah, he really wants to fight.
Good right hand by him. Naz slowing down a little bit in this round. Landing a left hand just as the bell sounds. Premiering Tuesday, April 20, we'll bring you the most recent edition of Real Sports with Brian Gumbel. Some of the stories to be featured. NASCAR, if it's the most popular spectator sport in the United States, and the numbers say so, then why are there so few black faces on the track or in the stands? Also, an investigation into the billion-dollar business of counterfeit golf clubs. Only $1 billion? Plus a look at pitcher David Cone, quickly developing into one of baseball's most outspoken citizens. Real Sports, where nothing is out of bounds.
Yeah, because it bothers him. He doesn't know how to have a jab coming from a southpaw. It's different if he was picking it and returning, but he doesn't do anything.
Yeah, baby.
Just keep playing with it with the jab, but you just study his face.
Hamed has found something with the body punch. The only way to go when a fighter is protecting his head that way. But right after that punch, Hamed lost his mouthpiece.
And if you were listening, you noticed that the gag order is off for Emmanuel Stewart, who is now talking a blue streak to Prince Naseem Hamed.
Tried his best to be quiet.
Well, but the most fascinating thing about this is that he's not getting paid for this.
Stewart is the kind of guy who would go and do a round for someone for free all the time.
Yeah, but
like Angelo Dundee, they love this.
A couple of fighters who were paying him a lot of money decided they didn't want to pay him all that money anymore.
There are many who believe Emmanuel Stewart is the best trainer in boxing. There are at least as many who believe he is the best self-promoter among trainers.
All of the above.
Ingle busier and busier now as we get into the later rounds. Naseem hot-shotting, but slowing his own pace.
Well, he's having some problems with his bleeding. A lot of that, he has to pay the price for all of that body hunting early on.
And if the decision victory over McCullough rubbed a little of the bloom off of Naseem Hamed's rose, what would two straight route-going performances do?
Oh, good left hand by Ingle.
Ingle still wobbling a little bit with the left hand. Body shot from Hamed. Prince Naseem a little bit more active, but not so intense that he seems to indicate he's desperately trying to finish. Surely he knows he's well ahead of the bout.
He is sold on body punching this time.
Isn't he, though?
Yes. And Cortez is doing a great job of forcing this fight and staying out of the way.
Cortez is a terrific referee. I totally agree with you about that. He handled the Naseem McCullough fight in Atlantic City as well.
Folks, a fight's breaking out here. Naseem's face starting to look like a bloody
fighter.
mess.
Like a fighter, yeah.
Now, for the first time, we see footwork by Naseem. There's nothing wrong with moving out of the way.
Let's remember that at the start of this round, that Emmanuel Stewart told him to stand in there and go. And all of a sudden, the Prince has decided, wait, let me get out of here. Because look what happened when I stood in there.
He's got a bloody nose and a bloody mouth.
Right. You start passing blood out of your mouth and nose like that, you have a problem breathing. And that's what is happening now.
And he's not used to it. He's never been caught. So he's not particularly accustomed to tasting or seeing his own blood. It's a new experience for him, and Ingle celebrates the appearance of the blood.
And Hamed shook his head, saying to him, good round.
Everything is okay, okay? Don't worry about it.
Now, this is when the chatter should stop in the corner.
I'm a rubber.
He didn't say we lost that round.
Yeah.
We lost it good, okay?
Okay.
You got to go through the middle. You got a wide open gap. Shoot that hard left hand through the middle, Nash. The outside punch is all out here. He's catching him.
Yeah.
And he's coming back because you see you're tired. You finish up. You hung out. You're laying up. Work through the middle. You got a low man right there. You set it to right. Look him. Right between the...
Seriously, it's fucking, it's drawing down now. It's going to, listen, it's going to be dangerous for the first 30 seconds now. Each round, each 30 seconds, stand off, draw him off, till he starts drawing down a bit, then start putting it on. When you put it on now, you've got to turn it on like you've never done it. Keep that pressure there, son, you're doing it. Keep that fucking pressure there, Paul. Get out.
Trainer telling Ingle, give it a little bit of time, don't come right out as the round goes on.